deceased relatives visit their loved ones, as study finds they do make contact. Well, the people that I've spoken to that have lost their beloved mothers, fathers, whatever, relatives, have had this experience, and I myself have had this experience. Now, over half of adults in the United States say they have been visited by a deceased family member in a dream or some other form. Pew Research Center finds more than half of people surveyed claim they have made contact with a dead relative, according to Washington, D.C. based think tank specializing in social and demographic trends. In total, 53% of relatives say at some point they were visited by a dead family member in a dream or some other form. Many experienced the interactions happening recently, with 44% claiming interactions took place within the last year. This has been through feelings of presence of a dead relative or having a former family member communicate with them. Some surveyed even said they told the relative about their life during the experience. And according to Pew Research Center, women are more likely than men to say they've had these kinds of interactions with dead family members. Another trend found people who are moderately religious are more likely than others, including those who are highly religious and those who are not religious, to have experienced these types of interactions. Yes, because God wants to wake you up. He wants to tell you that there is life after death. Researchers also found that Black protesters reported this experience in most, 67%, followed by Catholics, 66%. Roughly half, 48% of Americans who are religiously unaffiliated, such as atheists, agnostics, and those who say their religion is nothing in particular, say they have been visited by dead relatives in a dream or other form. However, those who describe their religion as nothing in particular are much more likely to say they've been visited by a deceased loved one, 58%, than agnostics, 34%, and atheists, 26%. As reported in the Telegraph, research associates at the Pew Research Center focused on religion research believed this was the trend because the most traditionally religious groups and least religious in society are less likely to report having interactions with deceased family members. Over 5,000 adults took part in the survey by the center, and the research was conducted earlier this year in March and April 2023. It includes Americans of all religious backgrounds, including Jews, Muslims, Buddhists, and Hindus. While the survey asked whether people have had interaction with deceased relatives, it did not ask for explanations. For example, the survey did not ask what respondents meant exactly when they said they had been visited in a dream by a deceased dead relative. And this is by Hanisha Sethi on Express UK. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.